Well, hello friends, welcome back to Commute Talk. This format is great. It's really making my commute just zip by. So thought I would tell you another stupid WebKit story. This one is a little bit lewd, so mind your kids. So back in the day, in 2012, I think, I made a website called WebKit Memes, and I used it to post these dumb image macros about WebKit development, and like a lot of them were about the code base. Some of them were like commentary on what was going on in the mailing list, stuff like that. It was the first browser engine meme website, so I was a pioneer in that area. It's still there if you want to check it out. The memes are horribly outdated today, but it's a nice time capsule of something that was really funny to like 100 people back then. Eventually the format kind of got tired and washed out, and didn't want to keep doing it, milking that cow, because it just stopped being funny, I guess. But another thing that also happened was that me and the few other people who were also contributing to the site, we sort of had a self-reflection moment there and realized that the memes that we were making and not posting were like kind of mean-spirited, and it's just sort of evolved in that direction. I don't know if that's some sort of thing that just happens on the internet, or with when there's like relative anonymity involved. I don't know about that, but that's something that happened. So we kept like censoring things that were not cool to post, and it got to a point where like, we're just gonna stop doing this because we can't think of any jokes that are not mean anymore. So whatever. Anyway, there was one joke that was a bit mean, but it's also really funny. So I just wanted to mention it here. So there was an incident where this was back when Apple and Google were working on WebKit together, and so it was very customary for people who were working on WebKit to read not just the WebKit mailing list, but also like the Chromium mailing list, right? And there was a post one day on Chromium-dev where someone was like saying like, "Hey, dude, you broke the build. Please look at this build.bot log here. What should we do? Blah blah blah." Some like typical development mailing list stuff. And he linked to the build.bot log, but that link actually went to a porn video, and it was some especially curious video called something like foursome with lots of ass play. See, I warned you about the lewd content, so naturally, because this was like at the tail end of the WebKit memes heyday. Naturally, I immediately made a stupid meme about this, and it was the most interesting man in the world meme, and the caption said, "I don't always post to Chromium-dev, but when I do, foursome with lots of ass play." And I sent the sent the image macro out for review, and everyone agreed that it is very funny, but we probably shouldn't, and so we ended up not posting it. I think I made it using this like meme generator website called QuickMeme, and it turned out that after you uploaded something, I don't know if it's like that anymore, if the site even exists anymore, but back then, after you uploaded a meme to the site, you couldn't delete it. There was no delete option. So it was uploaded, and I was logged in to the site with my own name, so the thing was there. I couldn't get rid of it, and And then you also had this like statistics counter on Quick Meme, so you could see that like how many people have looked at it. And even though I never posted it, I did send the link to a few people. And then over the next few days, like the counter went up to like the thousands. So I guess that thing got around. So whoever it was who posted this little accident, I'm sorry for for making jokes about it, but it was too funny, and I'm sure we can all laugh about it now. So at least I'm laughing about it now. So whatever. That was just a silly story from back in those times. And that was all I had for you today. So thanks for hanging out with me on the commute, and I'll see you next time.